Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
How's everyone doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Macka, you said I wasn't going to be nervous, but actually I am. So many beautiful people here today. So my name is Robert Wright, and I'm very honored to be here. I am a direct descendant, actually, of the Maroons, and my granduncle, Colonel Wright of the Maroons, is probably here in the room today. So, Colonel Sterling, I want to thank you for actually telling me something about my family who I never met, and all the colonels that came after him. Very good. And Ms. Barnes, I want to thank you very much for coaching me on delivering this this introduction for someone who is a friend. He's also like a father figure to me. He's noted as being the reggae ambassador in Japan. He's definitely one of the pioneers who brought reggae music to Japan in a time when these type of cultural activities and movements was very important, and in terms of relationships between countries and so on. So I went to Japan in 2005 for the first time, and I was hearing about this legendary musician who played with the likes of Bob Marley and other greats, and his brother as well, Winston McAnuff, who is also a famous award-winning artist in France. So I finally met Macka, Ruffin, and the feeling was so great because I felt like he was actually a family member. And we still have to find that out, actually, Macka, because we're both from South Manchester. Anyone from Manchester here? Yeah, exactly. Very good. Well, to continue this, I remember a story that when I was growing up in South Manchester, my great-grandmother would tell me about Nanny. So I heard this story. So across the waters in Japan, I met this father figure artist who became my friend, and during that time, you know, we became close, and one day we started talking about this powerful and great Queen Nanny, and I told him the story because I always think anyone that I meet from South Manchester is my family, because my great-grandfather had 21, and shortly after, I think there was a song that came out, and you pronounce it very well. The song came out and it became a hit in Japan, and actually the first televised video, I think, for national television for Macka, who is actually assigned. He's the first and only Jamaican, I believe, who's a signed artist to the one of the biggest music brands in the world, which is Universal Japan, and that is under his own company, which is called First Rise Production, who he's used as a tool to sign other artists. So I'm happy to be, I believe I'm a part of that team, as I've learned so much from Macka over the years, and I'm sure the entire community in Japan are also very proud of Macka Ruffin. And I'm so happy today to be here in front of everyone to introduce my very close friend and like a father to me. There has been many talks of members of the diaspora in Japan and other parts of the world to come back to Jamaica, and also to take what they've learned abroad and to share it with the Jamaican community, and to help into the continuum of building this great country. And I think Macka exemplifies this in terms of bringing this project at the forefront for us to remember great souls such as Queen Nanny of the Maroon, And I'm so happy to stand here in front of you all to introduce a living legend. And I hope that you have a long life, Macka, and I hope that we could work together to do a lot of amazing things, and you could bring the people, the children, you could bring the community together as you continue to, not only in Jamaica, but overseas in Japan, in France, and in Africa, and all the countries that you've traveled. So, with all that said, guys, I'd like to introduce you to my friend, the legendary reggae ambassador, Ruffin, Dave Macka. I have to stand here because I actually want a picture of it. It's such a pleasure. Fly fire.